Life of living in Mississippi, I ain't never seen the levee this low. We have never saw that. We ain't know we had a beach. I'm telling you, we ain't never saw this water this low ever in Mississippi. Yeah, we ain't never saw this. We ain't never saw this. Look, we ain't never seen this. We ain't walked on sand out here like this, y'all. Man, look how low this water is right here. Look at the big fish. Right there. Right there. I'm finna show it to you. Two of them. Right here. It's so low. I ain't never saw this low, man. Never in my life. No, I don't think them cats. Them look like carp. Folks still breathing, eh? Nah. Them carp. Like carp. No. Man.
The Mississippi River is drying up. Water levels in some areas near historic lows. It's already impacting supply chains and local tourism. But officials warn the situation could get worse soon. The river expected to keep dropping in the next few weeks. Right now, barges are getting stuck in mud and sand. Companies report they're not loading as much cargo on the ships so they can travel safely and not bottom out. The Mississippi River is, of course, a critical shipping route, especially for farmers. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers now dredging parts of the Big Muddy to keep the traffic flowing.
What's up out there, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well out there on this Tuesday morning. I'm doing pretty good myself. I come across these stories about the Mississippi River. And it seems like, as a matter of fact, I know it's like Scripture is fulfilling itself at epic proportions. Okay? In epic proportions, Scripture is fulfilling itself. As you guys can see with Isaiah, 50, 38, and Jeremiah 44:27. Okay. Now with the Mississippi, river drying up the way it is, it's starting to reveal some things that were hidden, out of plain sight, simply because these things was under the water. Okay. It says here, Mississippi River's low water levels reveal shipwreck. Okay. Ain't that something? And this is what's left of the ship right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pretty deteriorated. Here's another picture of it. This what was called a ship. I don't know what they used this ship for, but here it is, and it was shipwrecked underneath the Mississippi River. This river goes on forever. Leads to the ocean and everything. Here it looks like the way it's made, like an old railroad track. But to get into the story here, this is Baton Rouge right here. A shipwreck has emerged along the banks of the Mississippi River in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, as water levels plummet, threatening to reach record lows in some areas. The ship, which archaeologists believe to be a ferry that sunk in the late 1800s to early 1900s, was spotted by Baton Rouge residents walking along the shore earlier this month. The discovery is the latest to surface from ebbing waters caused by drought. During the summer, receding waters in the Lake Mead National Recreation Area revealed several skeleton remains, even countless desiccated fish, a graveyard of forgotten boats, and even a sunken World War II era craft that once surveyed the lake. Okay, wow, you see, it's showing a lot of stuff that was hidden, once upon a time. It goes on to say, eventually the river will come back up, and the ship will go back underwater. Said Chip McKenzie, the Louisiana state archaeologist who has been surveying the wreck during the past 2 weeks. Now, I want to just add, whoever this Chip McKenzie is talking about, the water's going to come back up and the ship going back under the water, that's in case one of them don't get it, knowing that it's some kind of antique, you know what I mean, or whatever, official antique or whatever, and try to restore it and put millions of dollars of price tags on it. Okay, let's continue. We know how they do. That's part of the reason for making the big effort to document it this time, because she may not be there the next time. Mackenzie believes that the ship may be the Brook Hill Ferry, which likely carried people and horse-drawn wagons from one side of the river to the other, before major bridges spanned the mighty Mississippi. Newspaper archives indicate that the ship sank in 1915 during a major storm. Yeah. He said it may be there, it may not be. So we already covered that. Now to continue here, but this is not the first time the low water levels have revealed the ship. Mackenzie said that tiny parts of the vessels were exposed in 1900s. At that time, the vessel was completely full of mud, and there was mud all around it. So only the very tip tops of the side were visible. So archaeologists really didn't see much other. They had to move a lot of the dirt just to get some narrow windows and to see bits and pieces, Mackenzie said. Today, 1/3 of the boat, measuring 95 feet, 29 meters long, is visible on the muddy shoreline near downtown Baton Rouge. Mackenzie expects more discoveries as water levels continue to fall, having already received calls about 2 more possible shipwrecks. I wonder how many of those ships may have been involved by the so-called transatlantic slave trade. You know, boy, I tell you, there's so many misconceptions about that. But to continue here, but the usual low water levels in the lower Mississippi River, where there has been below normal rainfall since late August, has also led to chaos, causing barges to get stuck in the mud and sand, leading to waterway restrictions from the Coast Guard and disrupting river travel for shippers, recreational boaters, and passengers on a cruise line. In Baton Rouge, the rivers rest at about 5 feet, 1.5 meters deep, according to the National Weather Service. Its lowest level since 2012. Okay. Water levels are projected to drop even further in the weeks ahead, dampening the region's economic activity and potentially threatening jobs. Yeah, I heard this was even bad for trade, commerce and everything, seeing as how this river is, got so low. You know what I mean? So, hey, like I said, scripture is prophesied, manifesting itself in epic proportions, So for those of these people that say the Bible's not true and it was written by white men, well, you better give it a second thought. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you now. Believe what you want. But like I said, I believe the self-fulfilling book. And that is what's called the Holy Bible. And that's just what it is. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.